realm of winter, the realm of the north, the realm of the throne. We've reached the earth element, and here we are in the space of solidity, the space of the consistency of the earth, right? Is that those boulders are going to, their lifespan is so much more expansive than anything we could ever imagine. Even our beautiful 1,000-year-old redwoods, their lifespan is so much bigger than what our minuscule little mind can comprehend. And speaking of the dying off of species of plants and animals, this is most certainly the bigger picture thinking realm of the crone. She is the one who has moved from the witch, who is she who creates her own fate, who is the alchemist, who is always in that Scorpio process of coming into deep intimacy with her shadow and transmuting that into consciousness, into choice, into creating her own life. Of course, the old Basque translation of witch is she who creates her own fate. So we've moved from that realm of kind of the early wise woman who is very much involved in shaping the destiny of actively shaping her own destiny and the destiny of the future by crafting her own life with deep roots. And we're moving into the realm of the crone, who is she who gives no fucks, often is what we say, like she who really has the shift of our, as true elders, right? And there's a difference between just getting old and becoming a true elder, becoming a true, deeply rooted citizen, not only of the earth, but also of the cosmos. That our identification begins to shift from this aging body and the physical body, which of course the earth element is representing this physical body in all of its beauty. But unlike those boulders that will last much longer than us, our physical bodies do not last very long at all. And we begin to become more and more aware and accepting of that if we choose to step into our deep work as we age. And part of that appreciation of the body and acceptance that this body will pass, this body is fallible, this body is potentially, as much as we can safeguard our health as we age, this body will begin to disintegrate slowly. And that process of disidentification with the body, and of course there's an irony because this whole course is body temple alchemy, and it's really about diving into the beauty and the pleasure of our body. But ultimately, we surrender to life and fully experience everything that embodied experience has to offer. Diving deep, descending, not only ascending, right, but descending into our shadow lands to love our body as it is, to love our life as it is. And of course, ultimately, we end up at the end of the wheel in the north, really coming to understand that this body is temporary and we are destined for something even bigger. That we are from the realm, from the cosmic realm. Our soul is beyond time and space, and we again will return to that ultimate home that is our true nature as one with all things. When we talk about the earth element, we're talking about our ancestors, because the earth is our ancestors. It is the collected compost, the collected life, the collected energy, the collected disintegration of skin and bones and hair of all beings, all plants that go through the life cycle, which they all do, all animals, all humans, all beings on this planet pass. So when we anchor into the earth element, we are anchoring into the truth that we are here for a temporary, limited amount of time. And that gives us the perspective of what really matters. When we are anchoring into the earth, we are anchoring into the support and the collective love of all those who have passed into the realm, back into the realm of spirit. And calling on our particular ancestors is particularly valuable because, we can certainly call on all of our animal allies, our plant allies, but there's something very specific about humans that have walked this earth walk. They know what it's like. They've been through it. They know what it is. And they're simultaneously now in the realm of spirit. And they're on our team. They are us. We are them. We are the reincarnation of our ancestors. And they did it for us in the end. And if they became true elders, if they went through their life stages with presence, and they really came to understand themselves as cosmic citizens, then they even knew in their own life that they were doing the work for the benefit of us. That we are, of course, our ancestors' wildest dreams, that we are the seeds that they planted. So I want to introduce you to our plant ally for the earth element, and that is the reishi mushroom. This is a beauty that I asked a waterfall if I could take her. She was sitting on the side of a waterfall I went to regularly in Northern California. And this super woody, sturdy, just freaking magical mushroom is known as the mushroom of infinite life in China. It is known for that because there is literally the idea in Chinese medicine that reishi can actually extend your life infinitely. So, like all mushrooms, the healing capacity of this product of the mycelial web, which we talked about in our gathering together, the nervous system of the earth, the fruiting body of the mycelial web, which is the mushroom, is incredible for improving our immune system, for fighting cancer, for clearing our kidneys, our organs, benefiting our skin. Literally, the benefits are innumerable. And check the link below about reishi. I could have talked about any mushroom because they all are. What they do on earth is they transform toxins into life. That's what they do in a tree, in the soil, and that's what they do in our bodies. So any mushroom is going to be like the ultimate mineral health boost. We've learned a lot about using herbs and these natural beings of the earth to support our health versus going to supplements that are synthesized in a lab artificially by extracting things from living plants and fruits and things. So this is a perfect example, the perfect, literally holistic supplement for our well-being is the mushroom. It helps us to transform toxic old patterning, right? Whether that's stagnation in our body or that's old patterning in our lives, it supports us to transform that into vibrant health and vitality. So I invite you to explore and experiment with the reishi mushroom as a tea, as a tincture. It's also known as a subtle psychedelic. And we touched in just a little bit on psychedelics in our last gathering. And let's see, what else do I want to make sure that we get to here? Yeah, really that the um, the old woman in the ancient myths, the old woman was always, like in the Native American traditions, she was always the fire keeper. In the European traditions, she was always the one who was pulling the strings behind the scenes. She was the one who was, really influencing the characters in the story, and that is so much a part of our role, this realm of Saturn or Capricorn, as we were in the end of the zodiac, right? This realm of being the mentor, of really taking all the wisdom we've harvested from our life and actually not imposing that on others, but being the stable presence that trusts. And that really is a huge part of the transition into this latter stage of the wheel. Of course, the north of the wheel is right next to the east. So the old woman reaches down and pulls up the young woman as she descends back down into the earth. And this power, this strength of the crone is really she who holds the larger picture. And our crone essence is always available to us in all moments. She is here with us, and we can call on her, and we can be supported, and we can cultivate this element of ourselves. So really, I truly believe that our lives are a preparation to become ancestors. And in order to become well ancestors, to benefit future generations and our descendants, we do have to become true elders. And our whole life is a training for that. So, blessings on your wintertime journey, this time of resting, of anchoring into the earth, of appreciating the solidity of your earth body in its temporary, ever shifting, ever changing, and ever passing form. So may this wisdom of the crone, that life is a temporary gift, and that we are here to be the wise elders and ancestors to continue the honoring of the earth. May this be a gift to you and a gift to all of your people. Namaste.